As Adam's footsteps are echoed throughout the tiny corridor inside Solo's belt, Adam sees what appears to him to be a monolith engraved with the imperial sign of Solo Spaceman, lit up within a square at the end of the long walkway's hall.
Is this stone made out of the same ore stone as Thor's enchanted hammer? If it is, then how could this stone give Solo Spaceman his power, especially his ESP power? No, it cannot be the origin of Solo's great strength. So I will return to my battle with Solo in order to defeat him without knowing where his great strength comes from.
Because, ha ha ha, he is no match for my ability to mix particles or for my ruthless nature in general.
What hit me? Oh, Adam. There he is on top of that mountain peak. I must stop him.
You ignorant fool, did you think that your air surprise attack upon me would work? Feel the electromagnetic charge of my particle shock waves. They will serve me well in creating your full and total destruction. So capitulate while you still can.
I see that you come with a bag of tricks. Unfortunately, they will not help you now. I will use my luminous chest energy beam to disrobe and separate your atom particles from each other. Then I will break them, and you into very small, tiny pieces.
The sounds of Adam's demise is heard as electricity dissipating everywhere.
Atom has been destroyed. Who can I send to defeat Solo Spaceman?
Let me see.
Cryogenic and Sub-Zero.
Danger. Danger.
No, they are not criminals. However,
Ice-Zero is.
Sometimes, a familiar voice can cause you to be alarmed.
Goodbye Adam, may you rest in peace. Now, I can return to my spaceship, the Aurora, in order to replace my old cowl and cape with new ones. I destroyed my old ones during my battle with Adam. So, here I go. Straight back to my spaceship to replace them. My Aurora remote control handheld device will quickly navigate me to it once it receives my search and locate signal. In fact, there is the Aurora now. So I will contact its transport room and signal it to beam me up inside of it. I will use my ESP psychokinesis ability to move my glider beneath me. Then I will step upon it to transport myself back to my space team in the asteroid belt.
Solo, come in Solo?
What is it, Ariel?
When in doubt, go see for yourself.
Solo spaceman. Ice-Zero has escaped from his frozen prison. After you, we will follow. Ice-Zero's last known ice prison was in Antarctica, near the twin peaks of ocean seas. There he was imprisoned by your father for crimes he committed against humanity many years ago. So, naturally we wondered who or what freed him just moments ago. Do you know?
Ariel, I do not know who or what freed Ice-Zero, however. I suspect that it was Genesis, because he is and has been amassing superhuman evil villains to fight me. Nevertheless, I am on my way to Antarctica to confront Ice-Zero. So you and our space team can meet me there as you have planned.
You must change to become a superhero.
At last, Antarctica. Now, let me disrobe so that my thermal elastic space suit can do its job by keeping me warm in this frozen ice climate. Also, I must convert my glider into its thin disc shape in order to glide more freely on and above this 3-mile deep tundra. There are the twin peaks of ocean seas. That is strange. There seems to be a powerful storm brewing around it. I wonder where did it come from and where is it going?
Lead him through the waters.
Because as much as Solo tried not to falter, the loud and harsh movements of the relentless sea below him straddled him to such a disturbing degree that he could not keep his feet balanced on his disc. Fortunately for Solo, his father saw him in distress and came from their home. the Black Planet, to rescue him by leading him through the waters using his miraculous and all-powerful hands. That is, at first, in the midst of the dark waters, Solo saw what looked like to him a human figure quickly approaching him from the north. Then as the being moved closer and closer to him, he recognized the being as his father and was relieved when his father not only placed him back on his disc but also calmed the unruly roaring sea. Until the waters recede.
Solo shows his father appreciation for saving him by not giving up on his quest to find Ice Zero. Also, Solo reasoned that his father must have used his all-seeing eyes to remotely view the danger that Solo was in after someone or something told him his son was in danger. No matter what was the case, Solo was happy to resume his search for Ice Zero. Consequently, after his father had placed him on one of the two ocean seas peaks, Solo climbed up the mountain to use his search and locate handheld device to pinpoint Ice Zero's exact location. Meanwhile, the Solo space team saw Solo being led through the waters by his father as they flew above them in order to also reach Ice Zero. Moreover, Solo spotted them as they hovered above.
I am glad to see that my space team is here. However, it seems that I will reach Ice Zero first. So, I must prepare and plan to fight him alone, or at least until my space team reaches us.
Therefore, when I first see Ice Zero, I will. Then, I will.
What can come between us?
After Solo uses his repulsor ray to disintegrate a small part of the mountain peak he climbed. Then he walked through a large corridor until it led to an opening, where he sees Ice Zero embedded in a sloped block of frozen ice.
Ice Zero, who or what set you free?
It certainly was not your father.
It was Genesis, wasn't it?
Since it will be the last fact that you will ever recall. Yes. It was Genesis who freed me. Now prepare to die by my hands. My fair weather friend.
Ice Zero, I did not come here to die, but I did come here to re-imprison you. So give yourself up peacefully.
Never.
Is fire stronger than ice?
You alone came to fight me? How ambitious of you. Where is your famous space team? You will need them to imprison me. Why? Because even with them your chances of capturing me are slim. Or next to none. Why, look. See how easily my icicles can freeze you right where you are standing. Ha ha. What power do you have against them? You have none.
In your eagerness to psychologically defeat me before our actual battle takes place, you must have forgotten that fire melts ice. So I will create fire within my hands, in order to vaporize your icicles.
I have more than just icicles at my disposal. For example, consider the ice wall that I am building around you. It will imprison you, not me, my fair weather friend. And with you inside of it, I will transport you to my underwater castle where for all practical purposes you will be my prisoner. For all eternity.
I don't think so. In fact, this is when I re-imprison you. Instead of you imprisoning me as you did just now. In your frozen suspended animated ice cube.
No. 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 Don't freeze me.
Solo uses his ESP power of psychokinesis or ability to move objects with his mind to generate through his hands psychic vibrated energy, which causes the molecules within the water below him to get so cold that they slowed down and connected to one another, turning the water liquid substance to solid crystals of ice that re-imprisoned Ice Zero to the exact place in the Ice Mountain's water where Solo had originally found him.
After Solo recaptured and refroze Ice Zero inside of his ice prison, he retraced his footsteps back to the Ice Mountain's cave entrance, walked out onto it and then reunited with his space team. There he signaled to them instructions to stand perfectly still because he would use his ESP power of astral trapping or ability to create projections onto an astral plane in order to transport them, and him using the Borealis or their mother ship's tractor beam as the astral plane needed to transport them back into it. So Jessica used her superpower of sonic screaming to create higher-pitched sounds than the ones naturally vibrating off of the one ocean peak top that they were situated upon, to not only signal back to Solo that they had received his transmission, but also to guide him sonically safely onto the Ice Mountain's rock ship that they were traveling upon.